Friday. It's a fabulous Friday here in Clemson. We're about a mile away from Death Valley as the crow flies, about that way. I got my buddy Joey Martin with me here from JW Martin Real Estate.
Hey, everybody.
We are here, and we have got a good show tonight. I'm going to talk about the portal. It ends at 11:59 tonight. Joey is the last. If you want to jump in the portal, Joey, you got about 5 hours.
I'd probably pull a hammy pretty quick.
All right, Joey just got back from Aruba. As you can see, he's glowing with a tan. Him and his better half took off and went and got all in the sun over the last couple weeks and got caught up down there in that nightmare travel. I think a little bit. He said the airport was a little bit of a pain. While all that stuff was going on down there in Venezuela, causing y'all troubles.
Yeah. Luckily, we didn't get any flight delays, but lots of other people did. But I'll tell you what, that airport, we stood in line for 3 hours. Just trying to get to the security checkpoint. It was just a mess.
I've been to the Caribbean. Like we've had this discussion before we came on the show. I've had the same experiences. It's just going through the airports in Montego Bay in Jamaica. It's crazy. Just good, small airports, and they're getting overrun by all that that international security. They got to get out before they get on the flight. But hey, let's start talking about some football. Hey, again, we're brought to you by Ingles. Love the prices, love prices, love the savings. Ingles, love those guys. A ninth straight year as a sponsor here at Clemson Sports News. Brought by Benson Ford and the guys over there, Benson Ford in Easley, South Carolina. That's Mr. Crow and the bunch. Oakway Tractor in Seneca, South Carolina. Andy and my man right next to me, Joey Martin and JW Martin Real Estate, the upstate, the Golden Corners king of real estate, the man right here. You want a lake property, or you come see this man right here, Joey Martin, JW Martin Real Estate. And tonight was Firehouse Friday, Joey.
Oh.
I'm sending you home with some food.
Man, I rode by Firehouse the other day, and that place was
packed. Yeah, they're doing good business. They're doing good because the one downtown closed, and he bought the location, and they had to move it. And now that it's out on Tiger Boulevard, he's got better access in and out there. But man, it's been packed.
It was
people are waiting for that place to open back up, and they sent us over a little something here. I'm gonna send you home with it. Check this out, guys.
I'm talking about.
Look at this. Okay, I want y'all to take a look at that. That is a meatball sub from Firehouse, baby. Firehouse Friday, and that's today. And Joey, that's going home with you tonight.
That looks fantastic.
Yes, sir. I said that right next to his ginger ales. But man, a lot of good stuff going on tonight. You guys, if you got questions for us tonight, please hit us up. We'd love to hear from you. You can type it all in there on YouTube or on Facebook and say hello to us. We're going to talk about the portal a little bit. Joey, what did you think about it? I mean, you were gone, you got back, and all of a sudden, here we are, got a whole defense. It's like I said last week, it's like Dabo gave Tom Allen the keys to the defense, or keys to the whole program, and said, go out there, and he took it for a ride.
I'll tell you what, I was shocked. I really didn't know if Dabo was going to kind of
commit to that
his guns yet and not take anyone in the portal. But man, he went the opposite direction. I think he's made some really good decisions.
Well, I think today I put up a post earlier. I think we lost 13 to the portal this year. That includes a bunch of guys that were just buried on the depth chart and guys that like Keith Adams that weren't going to play much. Those guys are gone. I think the biggest hit going the outbound would be Stephon Green. That guy was going to be your top defensive lineman next year. So, but they think they remedied that in the portal with Courtney. What's his name? Courtney. The kid from West Georgia. Courtney. Let me think of his name. I think they rimmed it with him. He's a good pickup. Courtney Kelly. Yep. And then there's the defensive end out of Colorado, London Merritt. That kid was a PFF All-American as a freshman. 1.5 sacks, a bunch of tackles. Comes out of Florida, I think. And I posted some film of him earlier. I don't know if you saw it on our Facebook feed earlier this week, man. It got a lot of views. Man, he is something else. He's a disruptor. I'll put it to you right now. He's as good as what we have on campus. I think he's as good as Will Helt and as good as Lawson right now. So you got that third defensive end you can slide in on and kind of relieve those guys. And that's somebody you needed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I think the biggest get in the portal would probably be the Chris Johnson, the kid out of SMU, the running back. A 4.3 speed guy. I mean, if you watch the game from last year, he absolutely killed Clemson. Had like 120 yards combined, all-purpose yards, like 60 rushing, 60 out of the backfield passing. He scored the winning touchdown against Clemson. Now he comes to Tiger Town. Now there was already a connection there. Clemson had recruited him, back in his high school days in Florida, and he was real close to committing back in the day. Be good pickup for Chad Morris. It's an offense. Everybody's talking about quarterback. I know a lot of us, including myself, I had several candidates I thought we should have been looking at in the portal for quarterback because, when you don't have a starter that's got some real significant snaps underneath him, there's not much to go on there. But again, we don't go to practice anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not there. You're not there. Back in the day, I could sit at Tommy Bell's practice for any day of the week. I could just walk out there anytime I want to. But Dabo, he don't play that game with us in the media anymore. He tells us you got the first 45 when we let you. And that's about 5 times a year. We don't get to see what they're doing in 11 on 11, good on good, and all that stuff. We don't know what's going on over there. And I have got some ears into that program, have for a long time. A lot, you know people there too. Yeah. And I've been told Chris Denson's a monster. I heard he's a little magician down there, and he's been doing some really good things. That's one reason why they didn't do it. The other reason is Christopher Vezina. I mean, the one true sample size we have is the SMU game.
Yeah.
And the guy threw for 327 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. You can't. I mean, he played a really good game. Yeah. He was a real good ball manager. And you know what I liked best about it, Joey, is they threw the football down the seam when he was in the game. All season long, you never saw it. And let me get this. Remember Tristan Smith, the kid that's probably not going to come back, the wide receiver, 6'4", the guy we got in the transfer portal? Yep. They got him for one reason. Big 50-50 balls and all that stuff.
Right.
The one time they threw a 50-50 ball last year, who threw it to him? Vezina for a touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay? He sees the field better.
Might be a silent assassin.
I think he sees the field better. He stands tall in the pocket where Cade Klubnik was always looking to freak out. I told you I've had this discussion with you. I thought Cade Klubnik was better when he was in hurry up, where you couldn't think. Yep. You took all the options of thinking away from him. I think that's when Cade Klubnik was a better quarterback.
We talked about that all season.
Yep, all season.
Absolutely.
And you saw it when he was in hurry up. And the worst thing about Garrett Riley was huddling up. Mm-hmm. That team was huddling up all for the first game. I was going, what's going on? Why are we huddling up? Why are we letting teams breathe?
Right. Yeah.
Go. Let the defense catch up. I don't get it, but hey, I'm not the coach.
Right.
But hopefully things will get remedied. On the defensive side of the ball, Myrick, the safety out of Mississippi. Oh, my God. That Corey Myrick. Darrell Berry.
Yeah.
My buddy. You met Darrell.
Yeah.
Darrell hit me up and let me know about that one a day ahead of time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he get ready. He already told me he knew about it. He kind of got his ears on it. So he knew about it. So we knew about that one happening, okay? And if you guys can hear my husky Jake outside raising Cain, that's just normal for him today. He wants to be inside with us right now. I had to put him outside because he's making too much noise. But if you hear a dog barking, it's my husky Jake. He's all good. He's built for that cold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing fine. Oh, dude, he loved it. I put him out there this morning. It's like 18 degrees. He walks out there in the yard and just plops down on the cold grass, just sits there, just overseeing his property.
Yeah.
It's like no big deal to him, But yeah, there's Kevin. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Mr. Tiger himself. How you doing, bud? How you doing down there in Denmark, South Carolina? Ain't that where you from? But good old boy Kevron. You guys give us our questions on here. Joey, tell me what you think about it so far for this transfer portal stuff.
I think it's really exciting to see us step up and get involved in it, and I think definitely for the fan base. I mean, I think everybody's been hoping that we'd jump in there, and it's good to see us finally just jump in. And we didn't just kind of half-ass it. We didn't go in there and touch our toe to the water. We jumped right in. And,
yep.
Well,
I think there was a plan in place. I think the plan was to go over. If you look at the 13 that we lost everything mostly on the defensive side that mattered. We did lose a couple guys, Khalil Barnes, some pieces there that needed to be replaced. And I think they addressed those by going to defense. And I don't think they're completely done. The portal closes tonight, but there are some guys that are being looked at still on the offensive side. There was a wide receiver that was Elon. It was literally about to come to Clemson. He was on a Louisville visit. Gets a call from Clemson, tells him not to come. Now, that tells me one thing. This guy's 6'4". He was a perfect guy to replace Tristan Smith with. If Clemson reaches out and says, hey, don't worry about it, I think Clemson might be getting some good news on Tristan Smith. That's just what we're thinking here. Mike, how you doing, Mr. Chitty up there in Columbia? I think there might be a couple guys pop in this weekend, my friend. Keep your eyes open. There's an offensive tackle out of Howard that's involved with us right now. I think Artavis Scott's going to get him to come down this weekend. A new running back offer went out today, a high school recruit, and I think Artavis Scott was involved in that. Guys, that's the other thing. We hired 2 new coaches on staff day. A lot of Clemson fans want to talk about nepotism.
Yeah.
Here we go again. He hires Artavis Scott as an offensive analyst. Now, guys, he is not an offensive line coach like somebody reported earlier. That's wrong, way wrong. He's an analyst. He's going to be working on all sides of the ball, helping out with Chad Morris. And the other one was Jacoby Ford, who was hired to work with the wide receivers. And again, Artavis comes with coaching experience at Howard now. He's been at Howard for a couple seasons, doing really well there, coaching wide receivers. I don't know about Jacoby, what his experience is, but boy, he was a heck of a wide receiver while he was here.
Oh, yeah,
and I think
class act too. Just a class act guy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll have a good time watching Jacoby do some things. And these guys are not directly the assistant coaches. They're just going to be assistants to the assistants. So you're someone for Tyler Grisham to work with, and I think that's good for him. With that being said, the portal has been fun to watch. It was a busy blur Friday till about middle week, yeah. And it's kind of slowed down. Again, tonight at midnight, the portal closes, and that just means you got until midnight to get into the portal. We can still see commits and visits happen going on for the next couple weeks into March. Getting ready for spring ball. Baseball's getting ready. Just started practice. Eric Bakich had our little interview down there a couple days ago. These guys are number 20 in the country right now, preseason, according to several polls, around 20. Looking good. Looking really good. I think baseball's going to be really fun. Softball ranked number 9 in the country this year coming out.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, number 9.
Yeah.
Starting the season 9th ranked. They're looking really good. Maisie Citron was named preseason All-American. Basketball, dude. Oh, God. We're going to get to basketball in a minute, man. Brad Brownell killing it. Sean Poppy just absolutely doing great work, man. We're turning into a basketball school, man.
I know it. It's great. Who would have thought that?
Who'd have thought that? I'm telling you, both teams right now are projecting to the tournament. Even the girls are looking like a tournament team right now. They've done really well in the ACC. We usually get to ACC play and they get mowed down. Not anymore. He's injected that roster with some really good talent. They're able to hold their own. I'm absolutely impressed with what Sean Poppy's done, but even more so with what's going on with Brad Brownell. We're at the top of the ACC right now. We're 5-0. We lead the league.
Wow.
15-3, 5-0, ranked 22nd. Tomorrow's game, we're playing a second place Miami team. They're 4-0 coming in, also at 15-3. They're really good. They're not even ranked, and that's the tragedy.
Yeah.
Duke is also right there with us. Again, this is not what we're normally used to at Clemson, being at the top of the league this early in the year. But hey, man, 11 straight road wins in the ACC. That's something that's never been done in my lifetime. I'm 59. That's never happened. Okay. This year, again, 4-0 start. Second straight year at a 4-0 start. That's never happened in Clemson history in the ACC. So big things are happening in basketball. Big game, Little John tomorrow, guys. If you're not in town to dig it on TV, we'll be reporting. I got the staff down there. I got Mason on photography, and Jackson will be up in press box and covering post game. Those guys will be ready to go. Let's see. My buddy Charles just hit us up. He's asking about my new car I'm buying. But I'm about going to get me a new ride this week sometime. But hey, tell me, Joey, what this whole back to this portal stuff? What was your biggest concern? Looking at that transfer portal, was it defense or was it a quarterback or was it offense?
I mean, quarterback is still a place that I'm a little concerned about. But Vizino, like you say, I mean. He's not a real flashy quarterback or anything like that. Like I said, might be a silent assassin, and then
a game manager.
Yeah,
I mean, if you go back and watch his high school film, he was a 5-star quarterback by some services, 4-star by others. Okay, I think more of a 4.5 star.
Yep.
Okay, that's where I got. He used to run a really good run option, read option offense in Birmingham, where he was from. He could run the football, but I think he's built. You think about this. When Chad Morris was here before, what did they do with Taj Boyd? They did the power quarterback run. Right up the A-gap. Remember that? Yep. Step back, hits like you're going to throw it, and run right up the A-gap behind a fullback or something, right? Or a tight end dumping in. You're going to see Vizina run the ball like that. Yeah. They're not worried about him being Deshaun Watson or a guy that can get on the outside running the read option and get on the edge. They can run him up the A-gap. He's a big kid, 6'4", 230. Yeah. Run him up the middle. Yep. Turn him into a battering ram like you did Taj Boyd, and then that's what they'll do with him. I think he's got the arm, talent that can do this job. I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about any. I think the surprise guy. I mean, I'm hearing good things about Denson, but I think the Tate Reynolds kid. Watch out. I think he's custom made for this offense.
Yep. Also, defense D-line was a concern, but I think we've addressed that fairly.
We got that going, and we did retain one guy. Who was it? Let me think here in a minute. the kid that decided to come back, 93. I can't remember his name right now for some reason. It's just not hitting me. He decided to come back. What's his name? Jeez, Lord. I'll figure it out in just a second. But he I think pretty much, we got one guy back out of the portal, and you can find out for me, 93. Caden Story. That's him, Story.
Okay.
So he comes back, Caden Story comes back out of the portal. You got 2 defensive tackles in the portal. You got a defensive end in the portal. You got 3 defensive backs in the portal. You got a great linebacker, the Ferrelli kid out of California. We got 2 Sammy Browns now. This guy's like another Sammy Brown. You got 2 of the same dudes right there lining up. Yeah. They're going to kill people. Now, here's the thing. They're just going to be trying to kill people. I'm worried about what they can do in coverage because that was one thing about Sammy Brown. He doesn't like to turn his hips and go left. He likes to go straight ahead. Yeah. Same thing with this guy. He's going to – let's see what they do in coverage because there's going to be teams take advantage of that when you got 2 linebackers. I told everybody it reminded me of having two Luke Kekleys. Yeah. Remember him from the Panthers and Boston College? Yeah. That's exactly who this reminds me of, having 2 of those guys lined up back there because I'd be scared to death to run the ball up the A-gap against that bunch.
Oh, Brown's a headhunter. For sure, without question.
But, man, I just wanted to welcome you back. We're in the studio tonight. We're going to go back out live, Joey. I'm going to take this thing over. I'm going to call the fellas up. We're going to go see the guys at Two Horse here soon, me and you.
Good. Yeah, that'd be great.
Great place. I love that place. The good people. How y'all doing over there at Two Horse? The Massey family, how y'all doing? I saw Miss Cat today. She told me to tell you, hey, come over Upstate Hair and Beard.
Oh, yeah?
She said, you better get your ass over and get your hair cut.
She does a fantastic job.
She did me today. I'm wearing my hat because I got to do my thing for Benson. But yeah, I just got trimmed up today. Miss Cat over Upstate Hair and Beard. Guys, best place in Seneca, in the Upstate, right around here, to get your hair done. Beard trimmed, all that good stuff. They do all that good stuff, man.
A little mampering.
It's man pampering. You got it.
That's right.
Pampering man style. She takes care of it, man. They know what they're doing over there. Upstate Hair and Beard, right there on 123 in Seneca. But yeah, dude. That Firehouse subs is just smelling up the room right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Elliott and that bunch, man. I'll be honest with you, man. Woo wee. And on Mondays, I got we do over here with Stoner's Pizza Joint. They send us over pizza or wings or whatever the day's menu is. Yeah. They got something going on, man, and they're thinking about them. Have you had that shit stuff yet?
I've tried Stoner. That's good sauce.
That's good sauce, man. But here's the thing: try the cookies.
I hadn't tried the cookies.
Holy mackerel! You want to talk about Toll House on steroids? That's what it's like. It's like a Toll House cookie on steroids. Man, I can't keep away from them. I'm trying to lose weight over here, and every Monday they send me over a pizza or a sandwich or flatbread or wings. Their wings are amazing, and they send a book every time. They'll send me a little 3 bunches of cookies, and they're right out of the oven. Yeah, in a little tin. Oh God.
And I'm a pizza lover, and I need to go check that one out.
Stoner's Pizza Joint right there in Clemson on Tiger Boulevard, right next to the AT&T store. You can't miss it. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, dude, welcome home. Short but sweet tonight, Joey. I think let's get back together next week. I'm gonna be on here on Monday, and if you want to, maybe we'll zoom you in. Okay. From your podcast spot there. How's your podcast doing? Tell everybody about what you got going on. Hey, tell us what's going on with JW since you got back.
It's off to a good start, and real estate years really just jumped off incredible.
Because the interest rates are dropping.
Yeah, interest rates are dropping. We're down close to
6.25, I think, right?
It's even lower. It's approaching. It's fast approaching getting in those high 5s. Ooh. So once it does that,
that's when people start popping off.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what was it? I want to say 5 years ago, around 3.25 or something like that, something silly. Yeah. That's when you can buy some stuff.
Yeah, it's the lowest since 2022.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so it's the lowest it's been since 2022. So people are getting back in the market, and you know you can't blame them. You look at the news and you got people talking market crash and this, that, and the other. Been saying that for 3-4 years.
Well, I hate to say it and I hate to get political, but they said when a certain guy got elected, everything was going to go to poo-poo. Well, guess what? It did exactly the opposite, just like he said it would. So everybody needs to watch out and just kind of, I just say trust what you know from the past. I grew. I'm 59. And I trust what I've learned over the years. And just got to go with that, and experiences I picked up doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, without question. Yeah, it's we finished up last year with nearly $100 million in sales, and this year
that's incredible.
We're off to a better start this year than we had last. So.
That's incredible. Got a great staff down there, man. And I tell you, Again, if you guys need real estate in the upstate, lake properties, anything, commercial real estate. But like if you got a student coming to Clemson and you want to buy a property that you want to invest in, these guys are the guys that see it. All around Clemson, there's investment properties around here, and that's a big deal. I know a lot of people that own homes, and like I got a great friend of mine up in Columbia. I went to Clemson with him. He put his 2 kids through school at Clemson, so instead of putting them in housing, he bought a house in downtown Clemson, and they would take one room, and he would rent the other 2 or 3 rooms to the friends.
Yeah.
And that paid for the home.
Yeah, they got a lot of rules and restrictions and things like that these days, but there's still some opportunity out there without question for that kind of stuff to happen.
But if they want to come find a home, then he come see you.
Oh yeah, without question. And it's we're not working with theory here. My agents, we got agents that specialize in land. I know land development. I know land investment properties.
Well, if it's got to do with anything like that right here, they need to come. Now, what's that one place you got specifically, Champions Village? That's a great example of an investment place, right?
I mean, as far as picking up a new home, starting in the low 200s.
Wow, that's hard to find around here.
Yeah, low 200s. I mean, unheard of. So,
yeah, good stuff.
Absolutely.
Hey man, well, listen. I know you're going to take that. Let me show it to everybody one more time. What Joey gets to take home with him tonight. Look at that. I mean, good Lord, look at that, man. Jake's going to be so mad at you. He's been sitting here staring at that since he got here. He's out there raising Cane right now. Well, listen, everybody. Go Tigers. We'll see you guys again on Monday. We'll go over some more of this stuff. Find us on ClemsonSportsNews.com. Be sure to follow all of our sponsors, our 50-plus sponsors on Clemson Sports News. Check out our social media. Our YouTube page is fired up now. We're doing about 3,000 or 4,000 views on our YouTube channel every week now. So this show will probably do 3,000 or 4,000 views on YouTube this week. You get this, dude. Now that we have the clips, we have this thing called clips.
Yeah.
Where I take this show and we break it into little segments. Mm-hmm. Those are seeing 50 and 60,000 views each.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so we're doing really great. We did over 19 million views in the last 90 days on Clemson Sports News on our Facebook page alone, Joey.
That's amazing.
That's called hard work, my friend. That's why my hands are racked up with carpal tunnel. Yeah. I mean, sitting here typing and texting on the phone. I got an iPad. Joey's sitting here with me. We got 6, 7 screens in front of us. I got iPads. I got phones. I got everything you can think of around here. But yeah, dude. Tomorrow, Miami.
You're the guru of this stuff, man. I'm never not impressed with. That's a double negative, but I'm always impressed with your knowledge of everything sports. I'm just happy to be here,
dude. You're a family. This is part of our family, and we have our family of sponsors is what we call you guys. I treat everybody the same. You know that, right? Yeah. I love all my people. We don't do business with anybody we don't like. We don't do business with anybody we can't behind them and what they do and support it and know 100% that we're giving out proper rep and presenting ourselves and attaching ourselves with a business that has a good reputation and is out there doing good things. And like I said, we're all about local. All about local. Love the guys. We love you guys. Local, buy local. Benson Ford, Ingalls, Joey, everything local. Keep the money right here. Keep it in your neighbor's pockets. Be able to go at church and say, hey, man, I was in your business the other day. See somebody in a grocery store, hey, I visited your store the other day. That's the way we like it. Like I just mentioned, Miss Cat over here. I mean, it's all about, we got 54 sponsors, Joey, and only one of them is outside the state of South Carolina, or 2 of them, excuse me. Stoner's Pizza Joint is out of Florida, and we got Ingalls out of Asheville.
Yeah.
And Ingalls is local.
Ingalls is.
And Stoner's Pizza Joint actually reached out to us and said, hey, we got a Clemson store. Can you help us out?
Yeah. Growing up in Citron, Ingalls was the only grocery store that we ever went to growing up. So,
yeah.
Yep.
Love it, man. Absolutely. Yeah. I remember Bob Ingalls making those commercials back when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, guys, enjoy everything. It's a beautiful, cold, crisp Friday night. There's talk about snow maybe in the area. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to blow right past us, but it's going to be cold. Stay warm, everybody. I'm going to go out here and get Jake out of the cold so he'll stop barking. And you guys have a